This is James Held of the Cass-Helder Show here on BoxNation. With me, I'm joined by the 8-stone, half-man, half-mayhem machine that is Prince Patel. How are you, Prince?
Forgot, a.k.a. 50 Shades of Brown, but I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm very well. We're in London City today, my city as well as your city. What sort of things do you do for your downtime, Prince, when you're not training?
I just watch wrestling, chill with my friends, same old.
Big fan of the People's Elbow then, Prince, yeah?
Huge fan of the People's Elbow. More of a Triple H man, but yeah, the Rock's good.
Do you watch a lot of boxing in your spare time when you're sort of chilling out in between wrestling shows?
God's honest truth, no, unless it's a big match like a Tyson Fury. I was watching that on a weekend because he's a character. He brings entertainment to the sport. I'm a fan of obviously the entertainment aspect, and I'm proud of Tyson Fury. Well done on winning the World Heavyweight Championship.
3-0 now, Prince Patel making a name for himself. I can't remember a fighter launching himself so quickly via the social media platform with really so little experience in the paid ranks as yourself. Can you remember anyone doing that?
No, because I do stuff that doesn't get seen before. There's nobody who can go on a small show and after one match burst off and be one of the most talked about fighters. Not just prospects, I'm talking fighters in the industry today, especially in the UK.
You have got a controversial style. You've got sort of a brash way of putting yourself across sometimes. Do you think that's helping you to sort of put bums on seats and get your name out there that little bit quicker?
I just speak the truth, and if the people find the truth being entertaining or brash and arrogant, whatever, I'm not bothered, because I was always taught from a young age to speak your mind and speak the truth, and that's all I'm doing. When you guys put a camera in front of my face, you know truth is getting said. Simple as that.
You sort of rub some fighters up the wrong way. Some fighters we talk to on the channel and on BoxNation that really sort of get what you're doing and they're great. Other fighters, you've got them pulling out their hair and they would do anything to get to 8 stone to fight you, Prince. What's your sort of reaction to that?
It's more, I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's jealousy. You get fighters they could be heavyweights, they could be middleweights. They're usually common weights that everyone wants to see. But then you get someone like me, I got the full package. The mic skills are always on point. The looks, let's not get started there with the elite looks. And people just get jealous. They're thinking, well, why is this guy? He's a flyweight. He's getting more spoken about than me. He's getting more media attention than me. It's simple, because I'm better looking than you and I can fight. That's it.
You've got a massive platform in BoxNation to showcase what you can do. Are you now looking to step up a little bit quicker in terms of opposition you're facing, or is it a case of learning your trade, fight by fight, and seeing how it happens?
I work with the Shamrock, Team Shamrock, Mervyn Turner and that. Mervyn, we're learning all the time in the gym. That's the key point of boxing. In the early stage of your career is to learn. I'll fight anyone when the time's right. Roman Gonzalez called me out. When the time's right, Roman Gonzalez will take a beating. It's when we want it. It's not when Roman wants it. It's when we want it. We'll learn our trade. We'll get a little bit better, because obviously there's room for improvement. Even though I look perfect, the boxing ability ain't exactly perfect yet, but it's getting there. And with the guidance of Mervyn Turner and Frank Warren as manager, it will be there.
What was your initial reaction when you watched the Cass-Helder Show and you saw Roman Gonzalez, aka Chocolito, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet, calling you out? What was your initial response to that?
He's a smart man. He's trying to catch me while I'm young. He's trying to catch me while I'm a bit inexperienced. At the time I was 2-0. He's thinking to himself, let me try and get a quick win over the guy, because who realistically would turn on a world title fight? So he's probably trying to think to himself, let me just try and call him out, make a name for myself, because he ain't exactly a big name. Might be pound for pound #1, but nobody really knows who he is. You can ask anyone walking around today, they won't know who Roman Gonzalez is. But calling out my name, he realizes it's a draw. So when the time's right, Roman's empire will get conquered.
The flyweights, people moan there wasn't enough flyweights for a little while. We seem to have a real explosion of Aggie 8-stone fighters coming through, yourself included in that. Would you love a sort of, I wouldn't say Super Six, but a sort of coming together of domestically of some of the top flyweights?
To clarify, the flyweight division without me will still be unknown, because if I decided to move up to bantamweight or whatever weight, the flyweight to be forgotten about again, because it's boring. The division is boring. Without me, boxing in the lower weights is boring. But yeah, definitely a domestic showdown, British title. I'd love that.
can't have you here without talking about potentially the biggest fight coming up of the year on BoxNation. Andy Lee defending his world title against Billy Joe Saunders. We've seen some of the build-up thus far, and no doubt it's going to sort of get a bit more hectic coming up. What are your sort of thoughts on that fight, Prince?
Personally, I'd like to see something different in the build-up to the fight. I'd like to see someone play the bad guy, maybe someone be the good guy. But the in-ring stuff's going to be amazing by both of them. They're both world-class fighters. It'll be a good fight, a very good fight.
Have you got any advice to Billy Joe Saunders or Andy Lee on how to play the bad guy, so to speak, Prince?
You either got it or you don't, and if they ain't shown it by now, then they ain't got it. But their in-ring ability is good stuff, though. I'm not going to criticise the in-ring ability. I think the outside bit, they need to maybe do something different, try to draw more people try more people to be interested in the fight. But yeah, it's doing well. Frank's promoting it really well. It's doing really well with that.
Sort of cards that you want to be on and aspire to get on within the next sort of 6 months, 12 months?
Definitely. I always tell the office that I want to be on the big cards because someone like me will draw an atmosphere in a venue with 20,000 or 18,000 or whatever. I know for a fact if I was boxing on that card, the crowd would be electric. It'll literally be renewable energy in that arena if I was boxing on there. Whether it's booed or cheered, probably be booed. I like it. I like getting booed. I like it. But the electricity will be crazy.
Last but not least, have you got a message to all the Prince Patel fans and all the people that have doubted Prince Patel, more importantly, because they seem to, without being rude, outweighing the positivity at the moment. So have you got a message for everyone that's watching you back home on BoxNation?
To the Princeaholics, just keep following me, man. At Prince Patel 1993 on Twitter and Instagram. Add me on Facebook as well. I get back to most people who tweet me. I get back to most people who inbox me and that. And all to the Prince haters, man. You're going to have to learn to love me. Because I'm going to be in this industry for a long time. I'm going to be making a lot of money in the industry. And most importantly, cameras always going to be in my face because they recognise I'm a draw. Let's face it, the Cassius and Elder show just got themselves a lot more views. I'm sticking the on there.
Listen, it is what it is. It's great to get Prince Patel on the Cassius and Elder show, as he did say. And he brings ratings, he brings views. So let's see what the Prince does here from here on in. And thank you for talking to Cassius Elder show, mate.
Thank you for having me on Cassius Elder show, man. Take care of yourself, man. Take care, everyone.